What is good, y'all? It's the Boom-BapHistorian back for an album review, and this is a review for the newest project, or the new project in the continuation of essentially the legends coming out of Mass Appeal. You had Raekwon, Ghostface, Mobb Deep, De La Soul, Nas, Slick Rick, and here we are in May getting a release from AZ, who of course was the only feature on Nas's Illmatic, and of course AZ, who just after that, shortly after that, released his debut project, Do or Die, which I do believe is one of the best debuts in hip hop. Which, by the way, if you don't have a copy for whatever reason, or you don't have, and you wish to get it, it's $5.99 on iTunes. But I think Do or Die is one of the best debut albums. And so here we are in May 8th, and I did pre-order this, and they showed it. You can find it on Mass Appeal, Do or Die 3. A very, very slick-looking album cover. There's cassettes, there's vinyl, there's CDs. I hope to get them. I'm going to be purchasing them here shortly. They are up for pre-order. They're on Mass Appeal. You can get the vinyl on Get On Down. But I don't see the cassettes or CD as of yet on Get On Down, so I recommend, if you want them, to go over to Mass Appeal. The other thing I have left to do is to get De La Soul, maybe a Slick Rick physical, and I do want to get that Legend copy of the Nas and Primo, very, very, very dope looking, and maybe the regular vinyl as well. But nonetheless, this is about Do or Die 3. This project came out May 8th of 2026. This is one that I pre-ordered on iTunes. And I was, I mentioned before, I don't get very excited for projects. I definitely would probably say I was in the mix for this one or that. This was an album that, like I said, when it was talked about, when it was shown as coming out, I was definitely excited for it. Going up in the 80s into the 90s, to see the artists that I grew up on in the 90s putting out music, and not only putting out music, but putting out dope projects. That's the key, right? It's not just putting out music to put out music. When you put out really, really dope projects. So with that being said, Do or Die 3 AZ, not a lot of features, which is really, really dope. Released May 8, 2026. It clocks in at just 34 minutes. There really is no. There's a couple tracks I like more than the others, but there's really nothing that I don't like about this album. It's just a very, very, very solid album. Starts off with the origin intro, No Need for Lactose, Give Me the World featuring Jadakiss, which is a really dope collab. Jadakiss also just sounds like the young Jadakiss of the olden days. So High, or I should say track 4 is Uniqueness, 5 is So High, 6 is the Ho Happy Skit, 7 is Still Jackie, 8 is Surprise featuring Nas. Those two always seem to put out a really dope collab track. In a way, it'd probably be cool to hear him put out a collaboration album, but I like keeping it where it's at, personally. 9 is Freshwater, 10 is Winners Win, 11, I Was Once There Too, 12, Love My Life, and 13, We Made It outro. Yeah, I just think this is a solid project, man. I mean, if you look at it, Do or Die, I feel is his best album. You got Pieces of a Man, Asiatic, Truth Be Told, Do or Die 2, 9 Lives. I don't know where people kind of rate those albums. Undeniable. I enjoyed it the day it dropped. I listened to it 3 times. And I just enjoyed the nostalgia and everything. It's very similar to the Nas and Primo. It's just the nostalgia of hearing AZ rhyming over tracks. AZ sounds just as fucking dope as he's always been. I think he definitely, if you were to choose, off the top of my head, if you said choose 5 MCs who are underrated, he would definitely be in that mix. I don't think he gets talked about enough, but yeah. So like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this project. Like I said, I've seen a lot of comments. I really haven't seen anything negative about this album. For the most part, I just heard a lot of people say it's just a solid project, and that's just how I feel as well. So AZ, Do or Die 3, 4 mics. Alright? Stay tuned. More album reviews coming your way.